What's up? In this video, we're going to talk about 3 of the most important skills that you learn as a freestyler. Now, of course, when you're a freestyler, you learn lots of football tricks, but that is not what we're talking about in this video. So it's not the top 3 tricks, it's rather the top 3 life skills and most valuable characteristics which you pick up and you inherit from living a life as a freestyler, which you can use outside of your freestyle life as well, in your career and just in your everyday social life. It's one of the most overlooked benefits of freestyle is that it's actually a self-improvement tool and it's going to help you grow as a person. So these are the 3 which I find that have been most important in my life and most other freestylers' lives as well. So as we know, the freestyle community is one of the greatest things ever, and it's a very global one filled with different types of people, different cultures, different religions, different countries. And the first benefit is that you can learn a second language through freestyle. This is especially true if you want to learn how to speak English, because generally that's the most used language and it's what we use most at freestyle meetings and competitions. Everyone will be speaking English. So if you're from a different country which isn't natively English, you can learn English and you can learn it really well and also really quickly. Now, of course, this is something which I haven't benefited from myself since I am from England. But it's something that I noticed straight away when I started freestyle, just talking to freestylers online and also meeting them in real life. It was a way that they could learn English or practice their English outside of typical English lessons. They can just speak English because they have a passion for freestyle, and as a byproduct of that, they're improving their freestyle, but they're also improving their English a lot. And it's something I noticed straight away. And also the really cool thing is that I've been to lots of meetings, I've met a freestyler, for example, at Super Bowl, and then a year later, I've met them again. And I've just seen their English level go way up. And a lot of that is due to freestyle because they're using English on a daily basis. Even if they're not from an English speaking country and they don't use English in their day-to-day life, they're still writing to freestylers on Instagram every day and they're reading it and seeing it. And it's kind of like an everyday language exchange. A really great example of this is Sam. When I first met him about 10 years ago, he could speak a little bit of English, but not too much. And now over time and through freestyle and through work and performances and traveling, he's managed to improve his English so much, whereas to the point where he's almost like a superstar on Instagram now, and he's even emceeing events in English. So that's pretty amazing, and it's also a testament to the freestyle life and how it can improve your second language. Most recently, I've also benefited from this myself because I decided to pick up Spanish. I now live in Spain. So when I'm freestyling with Spanish freestylers, in the beginning, I would speak a lot of English, but now over time, it's been about a year for me practicing Spanish. I'm starting to speak Spanish more, and it's cool because I can practice my freestyle and practice my Spanish at the same time. So it's a brilliant time saver. And yeah, it's really rewarding to do that. Life skill number 2 is traveling. Now, in my opinion, traveling is most definitely a skill. And when you're a freestyler, you get to travel pretty much all the time. If you really want to, you can go to meetings, you can go to competitions. Freestyle just gives you a reason to travel. And the reason why I say traveling is a skill, because over time you do actually get better at it. If you think about your first trip, you're really nervous about getting on the plane or booking your hotel or arriving in a place which you don't know. But the more you travel, the better you get at it and the more enjoyable it becomes. Through freestyle, you'll be able to visit many countries which you never thought that you would have gone to before. And that is a real blessing. And it's something that you only realize when you step outside of freestyle for a bit and you talk to your friends or family or whatever. Their travel experiences are very different to ours, because when we travel through freestyle, we're going to meet someone, we'll learn about cultures. We're not really tourists, we're just traveling, for the passion of freestyle, and we get the benefits through that way. So that's really cool. A lot of people are scared to travel. I'm sure you've met people before where they say, I want to go here, I want to travel through Asia or whatever, or wherever they want to go, and they never end up doing it. And it's because they're kind of scared and they have no reason to go. Whereas freestyle can give you a reason to go, and it gives you that motivation. And also sometimes it can be free because you might have to travel to a competition or do a performance, and you get a free travel experience through that. Also, traveling by yourself and meeting new people, it's going to give you a ton of confidence, and you're not going to be so scared of the world. There's a lot of people telling you that the world is a big, bad and dangerous place, which of course it is, but at the same time, it can be completely safe too if you're smart and you know what you're doing and you do your research and you learn how to travel properly and safely. The third and final life skill that I want to list in this video is patience. if you are a freestyler, you will have a ton of patience. You cannot be a freestyler without this skill, because all of the rewards from freestyle come from putting in work, putting in time, having self-belief, persevering, and eventually you will get there. And if you're not a patient person, you're not going to get anything out of freestyle. And in some cases, freestyle will teach you to be more patient, and you're going to trust in the system and the process, and you're going to get where you are. A lot of people have like short tempers and get very frustrated easily, especially in this day and age. We live in a world where you can have pretty much anything you want instantly. You know, if you want a taxi, you can just go on your phone and get Uber. If you want a pizza, you can do the same thing. Even if you want to go on a date, you can just, download a dating app and you can be going out that night. So it's a very interesting time that we're living in, and I think that patience is a very valuable skill to learn, especially outside of freestyle when you have your own career and you're working hard on a project as well. So we're definitely living in a time where a lot of people have a lazy mindset, and we're all definitely guilty of this. But when you're a freestyler, it can be the first experience in your life where you set yourself a goal by yourself because you want to do it, and you work towards it and you reach it. That's exactly how it was for me when I made my first freestyle video. It took me a long time. I was recording clips every day, failing a lot, but day by day I would get another clip of my video, and eventually over, I think it was like 2 months or so, I had a 3-minute video, and I was like, wow, I achieved this all by myself because I envisioned it, I was patient, I didn't get frustrated and give up. I just let it happen, and that taught me a whole deal of patience, and now I can use that in other aspects of my life as well. So in a way, freestyle, learning tricks, making videos, and putting in the work, it can make you realize how important it is just to stay on the course and be patient, and it's going to make you successful in other areas of your life as well. Another good example of this for me is when I wrote my book. I would work at it little by little. Writing a book takes a long time, I realize that now. And I just stuck with it, and I was patient. It took me a very long time, and when I completed the book, I read through it, and I read it again, and I was just like, this isn't good enough. So I had to use my patience again and go through it and rewrite the entire thing until eventually I was happy with it. So it was a long process, and if I didn't have any patience, I wouldn't have done it. It was one of the hardest things, but it's something that I'm most proud of. And a quick plug, if you want to buy my book, it's about freestyle, of course, the story of football freestyle. You can get it at learnfreestyle.com. The link will be in the description. So that's it for this video. In my opinion, those are the 3 most valuable life skills that you can learn through being a freestyler, but of course there are many others. So make sure you leave a comment, let me know which ones are your most favorite and which ones you've used in other areas of your life. I'm very interested to hear that. Leave a like on the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And also check out learnfreestyle.com, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Peace.